Welcome to Rob for Films. Today I have two tasks to do. I need to try out this brand new camera that Todd Peterson loaned me. It's a Nikon Z6, and I am not a Nikon fan. So we'll see what this little bad boy holds for me. We'll find out. And the other thing I need to do is I need to build a shelf for my desk. I had to do some modification because I just moved into another home. It doesn't really fit where I want it to, and I need shelving for my lenses and camera gear and things like that. So it's kind of a mess right now. See what I mean? Yeah, that's a problem. So I'm gonna build a little shelf to put that on, so I might as well use this guy and give you a quick first impression review when I'm done. So off to build some stuff later. All right, that was a tough one. Yeah, a little sweaty out there. It was a little warmer than I thought it was gonna be, but you know, whatever. I'm not sure what you thought about that little sexy montage of woodwork, but I kind of like it. I'll be honest, a few things that I noticed for first impressions off this camera. With this 24 to 70 f4 lens, it's a perfect weight. It just feels good in your hand. Easy to maneuver. We did all those shots, all but maybe one or two of those shots were just handheld. It's got really good in-camera stabilization. Another thing that I really like to play with is color profile. I went through all of the in-camera profiles and I found out very quickly that most of them are oversaturated. In my opinion, again, everybody has their own personal thing. There were two profiles that I thought were usable. One was the neutral profile, and that's what I shot that previous little montage in. The other one is the flat profile. If you definitely want to color grade with LUTs, I recommend using the flat profile, but it is going to take a little more time to color grade. The neutral profile is kind of a give or take. You could leave it like it is with a couple of little saturation adjustments, maybe a little exposure if you need it. It will work the way it is. That one there was just minutely adjusted here and there. I did throw a little LUT on there. Played around with a little bit, but I only put it about 20%. Now, the thing that I thought was really cool, normally I shoot, if I'm gonna do some slow-mo work, I shoot 120 frames per second. I take it back into post in Final Cut, I slow it down. It takes a little bit of extra time, which I didn't know there was another option, but this camera has a film at 24 frames per second, but at 5 times slow in camera. I'm pretty impressed with that. It probably saved me quite a bit of editing time in post. I'm gonna have a more detailed review of this as time goes on, but as of right now, I'm pretty impressed with the few things that I've tried on this camera. Really, I would definitely recommend using this camera for if you're on this side of the camera. There's no flip around screen, and so it'd be hard to vlog or hard to see yourself. I probably wouldn't use it for that unless I wanted to mount a field monitor on it. I didn't have one handy today. I have a few shots that I came back later when I tried to do it by myself and realized the autofocus didn't quite catch it. There are a lot of autofocus settings in here. I have not gone through them all, but hopefully it'll be a little better than that. Even as is, I think it probably autofocuses a little better than my A7S II right out of box. It'll only shoot log if you have an external recorder, which it also shoots 10-bit. In this camera, it shoots 8-bit, which that's pretty common right now. I found the settings were easy to use. For me, not being a Nikon guy, I was able to flip through it very easily. It was touchscreen. Love touchscreen. My Sony A7S II does not have a touchscreen. I don't know a lot of filmmakers that are really Nikon people. This could be a changing point. It's a mirrorless camera. It could definitely persuade me to move this direction. It's a lot for me to say that I actually like a Nikon. It hurts me a little bit actually to say that, but I do. So far, if this camera had a flip around monitor, I would probably go buy one right now. Even as is, I'm considering it. They have a few filmmaker kits out there in the world right now, and Nikon's really pushing this camera to be for filmmakers. I hope you guys enjoy my channel. I've gone up a couple hundred subscribers recently. No complaints on my end. I hope to get a few hundred more in the next few months. And keep watching, keep creating, keep being awesome. See you next video. Later. Forgot to show you the shelf.